Hi everyone. Today the sun went into Jinki 55 that goes from victimization to freedom. And this is the master Jinki. So Richard Rudd has published it for free, so anybody can read about it. And it's basically the dragonfly's dream. So how we can completely transform from being a victim of our own drama, of our own loops that we are stuck in, into changing attitude. Instead of like playing the victim, we can basically come into an attitude that is helping us to unlock and transform and manifest in our lives. And it's an exciting week. I was just hosting a conversation with Dylan, who is a 4/6 with a Sleeping Phoenix, who works with the Gene Keys and Human Design. And we were having a conversation about the 55, about the cross of the Sleeping Phoenix, and sharing some of the insights of what it is to have those activations, those Gene Keys, the 55, the 59, the 34, and the 20 in prominent positions. And also some of the openness that we had in that chart. The only 3 centers that were filled in was the sacral, the G, and the throat. So all the other centers, some of the advices and some of the experiences with those centers open. And I think we could look a little bit at the transits and see what we can expect. So right now we are in this 55.1 energy, and the earth is in the 59. So it's about transparency, about honesty, about intimacy, and really also the challenges that we might have with that, the limitations that we might feel, the kind of repression instead of being able to be completely honest with each other. We can see also that right now we have the moon in gate 61, and we also have Pluto that has been hanging out here for a while, kind of going back and forth a little bit the last year almost. So the 61 is about inspiration. It's a gate in the head center. It is transcending psychosis, so not asking why, but opening up and allowing, the higher truth or the inner guidance to come through us. So becoming a vessel, basically. So that's both the moon and Pluto right now. So quite powerful. We have it in the 3rd line and the 4th lines, both those emotion lines, very human lines of also how we can, maybe the problem of asking why, wanting to figure things out, wanting to answer questions that can't really be answered or that don't have an answer right now. So an invitation to actually stop doing that and to tune more into silence and to allowing the answers to come in their own timing. There is a lot of patience required in this activation. The 55 is about spirit. So, and spirit kind of comes and goes, right? It's not that it comes and goes, it's probably always there, but it comes and goes in the sense of like how much we feel it. And the 55 is an emotional gate, so it's the highest highs and the lowest lows. So that is something that we can really feel this week in our emotions. They can be more volatile than before. And with that 59 as well, where we often can feel it in relationships, where there can be this, either the intimacy or the kind of dishonesty or a kind of detachment to something that we can feel as well. And what more? Well, like I said, it's an exciting week. We have this interview coming out with the ambassador for the 64 doors, which is going to come out, I think, in line 3 or 4. We have already released a workbook for the 64 doors, and it's completely free. Since we are in the master key, we just wanted to make it for everybody. So that is going to be released as well. What more? We have, there is a deep dive call tomorrow with Richard for the 2,000 people in the community that are signed up for that. So that's at 8 p.m. London time. Very exciting. also there was if you have the 30th or the 29th gene key in your profile, there's an ambassador. We launched a video this morning on the cross of contagion and about, you know, the devotion and the devotion to life and the trusting our desires. So that's also something to look into. And I guess that's the update for now. I would love to hear how this week is for you, if you get more aware of your own drama and the drama that you keep creating, if you can look at yourself and see where you are either blaming or complaining, and to see that freedom is something that comes from the inside, and probably something that is already there when we, you know, when we allow things to empty out and fill in, and we become, you know, it's kind of, we become vessel for spirit that works through us. So a quite mystical gene key that has to do with the mutation that is happening now in the emotional center, that is happening for humanity, and can be a really powerful week. So please let me know, and see you soon.